I'ma see what's under there. There, now put it in the air. Yeah, load it on my MacBook Air. It's a new form of Mac, and don't be old-fashioned.
Let's get into the women. What are some do's and don'ts for females?
Oh boy.
Because people don't even really think of women as
Right.
being the aggressor on the web.
Right. In the way that women would, that's why the ladies' guide is a ladies' guide to finding Mr. Right or Mr. Right now online. Because men, it's like, all right, guys are in a position where they're just trying to get females. I just need females. Females don't really have a problem of pulling in men because, you know, even the most, I'll say, unattractive female can get some sort of male attention. But it's quality. It's quality over quantity. So it's like how to sift through all the mess and, you know, if you see a guy that you're interested in, how do you come across without seeming too desperate and all that stuff. So that said, the do's, you know, same thing with style and dress. Don't go too overboard with your dress. If you're trying to get male attention, you know, you want to present yourself as to how you want to be seen. So if you wear a thong, you can't expect to be treated like a princess. You know, in your main profile picture. If you're bent over, you don't have an excuse to be upset if a guy is like, you know, so how much? You know?
Right.
I'm just saying. I'm not saying it's right, but
that's the way it
you
is.
have to be realistic with your style of dress, with the way you present yourself. Also, ladies, what do a lot of girls do? A lot of women, what they do, and I don't really understand this myself, but if you have kids, it's cool. No problem with kids. So let me put that out there. But if you have a child and your child's in your main picture, in all your pictures, and it's just like you have like cartoon stuff all over your page, then a guy is gonna think, all right, he's gonna think at the very least, you know, she's not gonna have any time for me. It looks like she's bogged down with a kid.
Right.
So not to omit your children information, you know, under children you could be like, you know, I have children or whatever. But, you know, you may want to just like, you know, at least for your main profile picture, make it about you. So that's another tip. You know, third and last thing, I would say if a guy is not interested, don't lead him on.
Right.
You know, don't continue to talk to him. Don't try to be nice. You want to be direct, but you can still be cool as well. So as a matter of fact, if your viewers, if they want to go and see some tips on that, I actually went backstage at a college fashion show. I talked to a couple of females.
I did.
Right. And one of the main problems that they had was like, well, guys are stalkers. How do we get them to leave us alone? So I gave them 3 tips on things to say to guys. So, you know, so they can go to youtube.com/Flyness Publishing and get that info. So. Okay, so some some quick ones. You know, make sure you're fresh. Make sure you're styling. Make sure your hair is good. You know, you don't have to look like you came out of the salon. Make sure, you know, you're crispy. You know? Enough said. Make sure that your pictures are an accurate depiction of you. Don't go to Photoshop and make your booty bigger. Because, you know, that can be done.
I know some women that not necessarily make their booty bigger, but they'll go on Photoshop and like do stuff to their face and make it like they don't have acne or whatever. Like, it's crazy.
Like minor stuff I can kind of understand, but if you really go above and beyond and make yourself look like someone that you're not, then that's not. Because when a guy finds out, if you guys actually meet in person, then, you know, what's he going to think about you? So eventually he's going to find out. So make it an accurate depiction of yourself. Just make it the best depiction of yourself. So, you know. And just overall, just for ladies, just to be cool. Like, don't make a page talking about what you don't like in a guy. a lot of times I'll log into a lady's page, I'll be like, man, I don't want a guy who's this. I don't want a guy who's that. I don't want to, and it just makes you look like a So
Bia.
Yeah, exactly. So don't do that. So those are some do nots. There you go.
Cool beans.
The way you bring your light into this room, I love it, girl. The way your legs light up when they're in them shoes.